All right, great. We are live. Well, hey, parents. As you know, my name's Graham Matthews, and I run EmPowered STEM. And EmPowered STEM is a company that provides online revision courses for A-level chemistry, biology, and maths for those students that want to enroll in the medical, dental, and veterinary programs at the chosen university in the UK. So, look, I just wanted to come into the live stream today, and I wanted to talk to you about a question. This is kind of a question that's gone back and forth with the parents that we're talking to. All right. And, we're all talking about the one-to-one, the group tuition, and the courses that we run at Empowered STEM, and what's the difference. Okay. And so the thought that I have is this. It's more of a question that I mirror back. And the question is this: Are you stuck as a parent? Are you stuck with one-to-one or group tuition? And you go, "Ooh, Graham, right? Okay, well, let's go think about." Because look, there's nothing wrong with one-to-one. There's nothing wrong with group tuition, and of course, at Empowered STEM, we run a revision course. All right. So here's my thought. My thought is back in the olden days, like when I was at school, I mean, back in the olden days, okay, it used to be one-to-one tuition. All right. And so the teacher or the university student, they wanted to make a bit of money in the evening time or on the weekend, then they would you would have to go to their house or they would come to your house and they'd sit at the dining room table with you. And this is a conversation that they'd have. And that's really changed so much in 40 odd years. But the conversation is always the same. It's always, well, okay. And so what are you working on in school, Graham? Well, I'm doing this. Oh, okay. Did the teacher, by the way, did they give you any homework to do? Well, actually, yes, they did. They gave me some homework to do, and yeah, this is what I'm working on. So I need some help with the homework. Oh, okay, right then. So look, I tell you what we're going to do. We only have an hour, and so what we're going to do is this: is that let me look at the homework. Okay, look at the homework questions. Right. So look, what I'm going to do is this: is that we'll I'll recap what the teacher taught you at school, number one, and then we'll do the first couple of questions, in the homework set to make sure that you get it. Yeah. And then if any time allows, we can do some practice questions. Right. And this was one-to-one tuition, back in the olden days, this was one-to-one tuition. Okay. Nothing wrong with it. All right. But the problem is with one-to-one tuition is, yeah, the teacher or the university student, they were just keeping you current with where you were at school, okay, or sixth form college. All right. This is, they were keeping you up to date with what the teacher was doing. And then maybe, at the end of the term, they go, well, okay, is there any tests coming up that we need to know about, Graham? Well, actually, yeah, I got a test on this subject here, on this topic. Right then. Okay, well, let's make sure we understand that. Let's like go through the homework again. Have they given you any practice questions to do at college, at sixth form college at school? Yes. All right, let's go through those then. And of course, after you take the test, you get the test back. Well, let's go through the test and see what you got right and what you got wrong. All right. Now, the focus is the focus is on the teacher or the university student finding out what you're doing at school, at sixth form college, and then getting you up to speed. All right. And so really, get really super technical about parents, really the best that they can possibly do is get you a C. All right. And C in my world means could have gone to medical school. All right. Best they can do is a C. All right. Why? Well, because at school, at sixth form college, okay, Cause has to be aligned so that the average person, the average student in the class can get a C. I mean, obviously I'm going back 40, 50 odd years now, right? Okay. So this is one to one. They could get you possibly a C and hopefully maybe a B, depending on where you come in at. Right. But the average grade in the class is the C. And so they're keeping up with where you should be at school, at sixth form college. And you're thinking, yeah, it's got to be a C. Now, let's fast forward a little bit. And now all of a sudden, especially on the internet, you see these group classes. And I see them as well, parents. Okay. I see the group classes as well. No, look, I'm not going to mention names or other companies doing it, but quite honestly, I've seen so and so does chemistry for £5 an hour, or so and so does biology for £5 an hour, or you know, 8 hours of chemistry tuition for £20 a month. You're going, "Woo, well, that sounds a pretty good deal, doesn't it?" Really? Well, let's go think about it. I mean, first off, you do get what you pay for. My parents, you do get what you pay for. And so when you think the average rate of an A-level chemistry tutor in London is £60 an hour, well, then you've got to ask, how are they doing it for five? If the average rate for an A-level chemistry tutor in London is £60 an hour, how are they doing it for £20 a month? All right. The answer is that it's group. Right? It's group. And so what this means is this, is that your teen, your son, your daughter, all of a sudden they're finding themselves in a group situation of, I've seen these webinar style ones that they do 99 students in a group. Wow. I mean, this is like seriously amazing organization. I couldn't organize 99 students in the group. I tell you this right now. But what you have to ask yourself, parents, is this. If your teen isn't getting in a class of 24 students or 12 students, well, then how are they going to get it with 99 students in the class? Yeah, and, and so the penny drops. It's a volume thing. Okay. Now, again, I'm not saying that they're good. I'm not saying that they're bad. But what I'm saying is that honestly, you do have to have a think and go, well, £5 an hour, £20 a month. How are they possibly doing this? It's volume. And so your teen is going to get lost in the crowd with group tuition. And the problem with group tuition is that it's a juggling act for the tutor. All right, because what they have to do is this, is that, they get all the students in, and then they say, right, and so obviously it's going to be online. Right. Well, question is, what are we working on today? And they ask around the group, how's it going in college? What are we working on today? Right. So you two over there, right, you're working this one topic, great. And but you're in a break room, or like, you two work together in the chat, and then you three over there, right? You're doing this bit. Okay, so you're doing this advanced stuff over here. So you're doing this in a little group, and then the rest of you, like the other 83 students, okay, I'm now just going to go teach a topic or do a micro teach, and then we'll do some questions together. Now, again, parents, I've seen the group tuition model. All right. It's not something that we subscribe to at EmPowered STEM, but I've seen people do it. I've talked to tutors that do it, and they really do a fantastic job at organization. They honestly do. Okay. And they have like a team of tutors and sub tutors and everyone else doing it. Right. And again, parents, if this clicks with you, if you're thinking, well, actually, I want my teen to be in a group with 98 other students. Well, then this is the one that you've got to go for. If you're thinking, I want them in a group of, say, 12 or 24 students, and so they want in an hour, they possibly get 5 minutes of the tutor's attention, well, then this is the one that you have to go for. And again, I'm not knocking group tuition. It's just that something at EmPowered STEM, we don't believe in it because it doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is that if your teen didn't get it in sixth form college with 24 students, how are they going to get it in sixth form in a group tuition, with 99 other students, right? Okay, then. So what we offer at EmPowered STEM then is a course. And this is the difference. What we offer is a course, all right? And what makes this different is this, is that number one, yes, we leverage technology, number one. Number two is that we leverage educational learning theory and neuroscience in the way that we teach. And then number three is that we leverage academic coaching with NLP. Okay, these are the three things that we do at EmPowered STEM, which makes us different. All right, our classes are they're capped at 6 students. There is no 7th student parent. There's always 6. Okay, and we found the data shows us that our model works. Why? Because our students consistently get the grade boost that they're looking for. They get the A, they get the A star. Look, you've all heard about the testimonials that I keep on mentioning, Ishan and Fatima and Sophia and Allison. I can go on and on. All right. But my question is, are you stuck with one-to-one tuition? Or is it time to upgrade? I can recall a time when there wasn't the internet. And so you're thinking, when they came up with dial-up modem, oh, that was the best thing, dial-up modem. Wow. And then all of a sudden, we moved up to DSL. Oh, I got to tell you, DSL was nice. Now we have fiber optic. If I wanted to, I could get a 1 gigabyte fiber optic line into the house. All right. The sky is the limit. So sometimes it's good to be in the past because something works. And sometimes it's good to upgrade to the latest thing that is better, that gives you more benefit, that gives you more features. Okay. So look, parents, if what I'm talking about, if this makes sense, if you're watching, whatever you're watching this live stream, you're going, actually, Graham, you know what? It does make sense. Why am I stuck in the past with one-to-one? Or why am I doing this group thing? Just because it's cheaper, like £5 or like £20 a month. Why have I not upgraded to a revision course taught by one of my tutors, all right, with results that students consistently get exam season after exam season? All right. And so if you think in this, you're going, yeah, it does make a bit of sense, Graham. All right. If it resonates with you, look, whatever you're watching this live stream, it doesn't matter if you're on YouTube or Facebook or wherever else is being streamed to, okay? It's simple. Move over to Facebook, send us a DM. A member of my team will reach out to you today and they'll show you how easily we can help your teen move from whether you're in the markbook grade up to their predicted grade, up to their aspirational grade in less than 12 weeks. In time for the exam season so that your teen is exam ready and confident. All right, everybody take care and I'll see you in the next one.